Welcome back to Narcissist Unmasked. Today we're diving into a topic that can unlock the mystery behind much of the narcissist's behaviour, their biggest fear. Understanding this can give you clarity on why they act the way they do, especially when they seem invincible on the surface. But what is the core fear that drives them? What keeps them up at night? Stick around because we're going to reveal it all. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more content on uncovering narcissistic behavior. Now, let's delve deeper into the mind of a narcissist and uncover what truly terrifies them. Narcissists project an image of superiority, confidence, and grandiosity. They thrive on external validation and admiration, whether it's through their appearance, success, or how others perceive them. But beneath this confident exterior lies a deeply insecure individual. Their internal reality is far different from what they show the world. The grandiosity you see is merely a mask. And as with any mask, the fear of it slipping is ever present. They live in a constant state of protecting their false self. So, what is the narcissist's biggest fear? The simple answer is being exposed. More specifically, having their fragile, insecure true self revealed to the world. They fear that the carefully constructed facade will crumble and others will see the emptiness underneath. Narcissists build their entire identity around maintaining their false self. If this mask falls away, their whole sense of self collapses. This exposure threatens their sense of superiority, their control, and their ability to manipulate others for narcissistic supply. This fear of exposure manifests in different ways. Fear of failure. They can't handle failure because it exposes their imperfections. Fear of rejection. Rejection confirms their belief that they're unworthy. Fear of criticism. Any critique chips away at their grandiosity, leaving them vulnerable. Fear of abandonment. Losing control over people threatens their sense of significance and power. When their vulnerabilities are exposed, it strips them of the power and control they desperately cling to. Understanding this fear is essential to grasp why narcissists behave the way they do. Much of their manipulative tactics stem from the need to avoid being exposed. Projection. Narcissists project their insecurities onto others. If they fear being seen as inadequate, they'll accuse you of being inadequate. Gaslighting. By distorting your reality, they keep you confused and disoriented. It helps them maintain their mask while deflecting attention away from their own flaws. Control and manipulation. Controlling others ensures that they can avoid situations where their vulnerabilities might be exposed. Rage. When they're criticized or threatened, they often respond with narcissistic rage. The anger is a defense mechanism to push away the fear of exposure. Discarding. Narcissists quickly discard people who no longer serve their ego. If someone starts to see through their facade, they'll be abandoned to avoid exposure. This fear of exposure isn't just about avoiding social embarrassment. It's a deep psychological wound. The narcissist feels like they're not enough, and they go to great lengths to keep this truth hidden. So how can you tell when you're triggering the narcissist's biggest fear? Here are a few signs. 1. Increased defensiveness. If they're suddenly more defensive than usual, you may have hit a nerve. 2. Sudden anger or rage. Narcissists are quick to explode when their mask is threatened. Their anger is an attempt to regain control. 3. Stonewalling or silent treatment. They might shut you out to avoid dealing with a situation that exposes their weaknesses. 4. Blame shifting. If you confront them with a truth they can't handle, they'll turn it around and make it your fault. 5. Smear campaign. When they feel their mask is slipping, they may try to discredit you before you can expose them. When you see these signs, understand that the narcissist is fighting to protect themselves from their biggest fear. Handling a narcissist when you've threatened their biggest fear can be tricky. Here are some strategies. 1. Don't take the bait. When they react with anger or manipulation, don't engage. Stay calm and detached. 2. Set boundaries. Narcissists hate boundaries because they limit their control. However, standing firm in your boundaries protects you from their manipulative behaviors. 3. Avoid confrontation. While it's tempting to call out their behavior, direct confrontation can lead to escalation. Choose your battles wisely. 4. Focus on your well-being. Remember, their fear is not your responsibility. Take care of yourself first and prioritize your emotional health. 5. Consider distance. In severe cases, creating distance or going no contact might be necessary, especially if their reactions become abusive. Dealing with a narcissist's fear of exposure can be exhausting, but knowing what drives them helps you navigate the situation with more clarity. At the core of the narcissist's behavior is a deep, primal fear of being exposed as less than they present themselves to be. They'll do anything to protect their fragile ego, but understanding this fear allows you to see through their manipulative tactics. If you found today's video insightful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the mind of the narcissist. And remember, the more you understand their fears, the more you can protect yourself. Thanks for watching Narcissist Unmasked.